Oh, yes, yes. See, if the victims of any offense identified in this section is a minor, as in under the age of 18, ouch, where there's force or fraud, not necessary elements of an offense, Oh, oh. Now let's look at it. A teacher in her mid 40s has a job arranged for her so that the minors named in the dissolution of marriage and the minors named in the protection order, yes, are put in an athletic department where it is known that they are the wrong ages for the grades that they should be in. Now, obviously, she forced them to move. Yes. Did my wife actually ask them, well, do you want to move to Brennan? And then there's the fraud of the protection order where she didn't sign it. Yes. And the forgery of the ex officio Superior Court clerk. Yes. And the multiple arrests that their father has. I would say there's force, there's fraud, and then the question of coercion. How many police departments said that Paul is crazy? RCW 9A.40.900. This disillusion of marriage. Do you have a problem speaking today? Marital relationship and married persons in reference to the dissolution of marriage shall shall apply equally to state registered domestic partnerships that have been terminated, dissolved, or invalidated to the extent that such interpretation does not in conflict with federal law where necessary to implement Chapter 51 laws of 2009. Now, the gender-specific terms, such as husband and wife, used in any statute, rule, or other law shall be construed to be gender neutral and applicable to individuals in state registered domestic partnerships. Oh. Now I put my signature here. As a gender specific male husband to a wife that never received notice of court hearings. As that gender specific male of a wife that never received any actual documentation that was admitted to the court as justification for the dissolution of marriage. As that male gender specific spouse. How the fuck is it that you think that this is not criminal to use coercion to get my son's rent? Now, you didn't have reciprocity. You did not have jurisdiction to issue protection orders. Yes. You have not done what the requirements of the law state. And when I inform arresting officers, notification, when a law enforcement officer arrests a person for criminal mistreatment of children, the officer must notify Child Protective Services. Now, I would say it's criminal mistreatment of the 5 Budnick sons, yes, to have them in the wrong grades. But I told law enforcement to contact Child Protective Services, and you refused to arrest those that are involved in the holding of my sons kidnapped, yes, and trafficked because of the job that Heidi was given. Now, let's say after I had informed Child Protective Services that you decided that you would mistreat children.